Hi everybody, I'm Steve Shelton, and this is video 5 in the series on up, mostly in phrasal verbs. Um, let's start with a question. Why do we walk up to someone on flat ground? This video is about the logic of up, meaning approach, and it's quite simple. But first, a little bit of review. We've covered up meaning appear and increase. Video 3 was up meaning complete, and the last video was up meaning active. Each time, one physical image unlocked dozens of phrasal verbs instantly. Today is no different, but this one might be the most surprising yet, because today's meaning of up works on perfectly flat ground. So when someone walks toward you from a distance on completely level ground, what happens? They appear to get bigger. They seem to rise. They grow in your visual field until they reach your eye level. And your brain registers this as something is coming up. And that's why in English we don't say, she walked to me. We say, she walked up to me. The ground is flat, but the approach feels like a rise. And while we're here, why don't we just say approach? Well, listen to this. Hi, Tom. Get a chair and approach me. No. I'm not the king of England. Approach comes from Latin, and English is at heart a Germanic language. For ordinary daily human situations, Germanic words feel natural. Come up, walk up, pull up. Latin words like approach have a formality, even authority. So save approach for job applications and royal audiences. So let's start off with pull up. You're driving in your car and you want to stop at a cafe. You pull up outside. But why pull? Well, here's the history. Before cars, people traveled by horse. To stop a horse, you pulled up on the reins, a literal upward motion with your hands, and the horse stopped, and you arrived. Now the horses are gone, and the motion is gone, but the language stayed. We say, pull up to the curb, pull up a chair and join me. You are closing the distance. Speaking of pulling up a chair, if I'm in a coffee shop and a friend comes, but we don't have a chair for him, I would say, hey, pull up a chair and join us. Go get a chair and pull it. In this case, it's literal. Pull the chair up to us and sit down. You're inviting someone to get a chair and join you, closing the gap. The next one, which I'm sure you have heard, is come up to. A stranger came up to me on the street and asked for directions. The stranger closed the distance and appeared to get bigger. And notice, come up to often implies the approach was deliberate. The stranger had a reason to close that gap. Now, let's put the rest of these together. Walk up to, drive up, crawl up, creep up, sneak up. All of these follow the same logic. The up describes the approach, the closing of distance. What changes is only the manner. Walk up to someone is neutral. You just walk up to somebody. Hi. Drive up is in a vehicle. Crawl up, that is on your hands and knees, like a baby or a workman who is working inside a big pipe or something. The last two are creep up and sneak up. Sneak up is like a ninja. You don't want the person to know you are approaching. Now, that could be for a good reason or a bad reason, but creep up has a very negative connotation. When I hear this word, I think of the creepiest character in Lord of the Rings, and that is, of course, Gollum. Gollum creeps up on people. Don't sneak up on me like that. You scared me. The next one is a fun one. Sidle up to. He sidled up to her at the party and introduced himself. This means to move sideways, casually, trying not to draw attention. It's like it's like uh, it's like you're pretending that it's a coincidence. Oh, hi there, like that. So this paints a very specific picture. It's a slow, lateral, almost crab like approach, often used with a hint of amusement. This is usually used to describe a man who wants to meet a woman. The next one is kind of a fun one. March up to. This is the opposite of sidle. There's no subtlety here at all. She marched up to the manager and demanded a refund. March is what soldiers do. Hoop, 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 like, walking like a soldier. Um, so this refers to someone who is probably upset, maybe very angry, or anyway, they have a strong purpose and they are going to confront somebody. So when we're telling a story, often we would say this with a note of admiration or maybe humor. And then she just marked right up to him and said, I quit. Okay, next one is belly up to the bar. This is a great one. And yes, the alliteration is part of the charm. The two B's, belly up to the bar. English loves that for some reason. It just sounds good. Your belly is your stomach, and that leads the way as you press forward to the bar. We Americans often stand up while we drink, so our bellies are at the same level as the bar. Now, interestingly, in English, this expression is only used about drinking in a bar. We don't belly up to a dinner table or a reception desk. And of course, in Japan, you don't belly up to a bar because, tachinomi, they call it. Well, they don't do that. They don't like to do that. So, in the next video, we will look at how we talk about someone approaching things in a more metaphorical way. Please subscribe so you don't miss it. And please let me know in the comments what phrasal verbs confuse you. I will read and respond to every comment. See you then.